Hello and welcome back to my reed making desk. It's a little bit messy, but you know what they say. Messy reed making desk results in good reeds. That's literally, no one ever said that. But welcome back to today's video. Initially was going to be about shaping, because this is one of the aspects of reed making that we still haven't covered on this channel, and we will do that, I promise, in a few weeks. But before we do that, I thought, since it's been a while, it might be good to talk a little bit about something that is even more important, in my opinion, about constructing a really good process of making your reeds for oboe, English horn, the more bassoon, I guess, and seeing how each step is very important to the end result. And in a minute I will show you visually what I mean by that. Having all the different aspects of the reed making process and understanding them is super crucial. In a way, imagine we have all the processing from the cane to the splitting, the selection of pieces, gouging, shaping, tying on, and scraping. All these things are, let's say, equally as important, and if one of them is not working, then nothing is going to work. Imagine it is like a combination of numbers that will open the safe, and if one number is not correct, it's not going to open. Really think about this chain and of these different processes as something connected, and every step really needs to have your best efforts and your best attention and understanding, of course, what you're doing, and building a concept that kind of works together. What do I mean by that? The selection of cane, the selection of diameter of cane, how would that result in how you gouge, also the shape that you want to use, how you tie on the reeds, what tubes do you use, and then how do you scrape. Speaking of scraping, what I have noticed is that many oboists pay attention to the scraping way too much, and they kind of neglect the other steps. And to be honest, from my experience, if you have good cane, if you are gouging well, the scraping actually is so much easier. And if we actually swap that, if we have not such a good cane, or if our gouge is really not working with us, it doesn't matter how well you're going to scrape. Maybe you can get the best scraping machine, or you're the master of scraping, your reeds are still not going to work. And I had to learn that also the hard way. The thing with me is I was always very passionate about reed making. I started quite early and I had a really good teacher. And very soon after that, I realized through my desire and passion to make really good reeds, because honestly, I never really felt like I'm very talented with being able to play on like not as good reeds. I always wanted to make the best reeds possible. And the thing is, that's the one thing with the oboe. You can practice like crazy, and that's really important. But if your reeds are not very good, I got to that point sometimes that, yes, you're going to get tired. You're not going to be able to express yourself the way you want. I think that desire for me to achieve easiness and make the oboe seem like it is easier led me to making better and better reeds, to a point where I found that a lot of my colleagues really like my reeds, and I started to give reeds, to sell reeds. So a little bit of a shameless plug here, but I'm intending to be doing that more in the future. So if you're interested in ordering some reeds from me, check out my email in the description. Feel free to reach out, and now let's have a little bit of a visual structure of what we are talking about. Starting with the choice of cane. Good quality cane. We choose the appropriate diameter that we like, that should go together with the machine that we want to use for gouging. I strongly recommend that you get a pre-gouger. Mine goes to 1 millimeter. This means that I don't need to gouge a lot. This saves the knife of my gouger. Then we go to the gouging process. And then we go to shaping the cane. After that is tying on. Of course, we choose a staple that we like. We have the tied on reed. And then we go to the scraping and to the finished reed. So all of these steps are very, very important. If I have to put an importance though, what I found from my experience is that yes, the quality of cane is very important for the final good result. But the gouging, it gives you the foundation of vibrations. Even if you make some mistakes at the scraping, if the foundation is good, you're gonna still have a lot better results. That's why if you are buying already gouged or shaped cane, make sure that the source is very good, you know it very well, and you don't mix a lot of sources, because you might then be confused. Why is this different? Why is the end result not as good? And another tip I would give you is, if you are looking to tweak things, if you're looking to improve things, don't change too many things at the same time. Maybe try to change one or two. For example, you want to try different tubes. Try everything the same, all the same kind of build on different tubes so that you can compare them. Or if you want to experiment with different shapes, go a little bit different, not super extremely different, because then you're going to get confused. So if you change too many things at the same time, you might really get very confused what change results in what, and then you're not sure exactly what's going on. So to sum it up, if you can take one thing from this video, be very careful at every step that you're doing. Give it your best at every step, and that will really increase the chance that you're going to end up with really good reeds. You're going to construct a very stable system that works for you. It's going to make it so much easier for you, and you're going to have more consistency in the results and in your reeds, so that you can enjoy playing music more and less of looking always for something better and being confused about why some things are not working as well as you would like to. I hope this has been helpful. Think about your process of how you want to build your own style of reed making. And if you have any questions, reach out. I do also coaching, of course, playing the oboe, but specifically if you have questions on reeds and how you can have more success and what suits you better, I'll be happy to discuss that with you and help you in any way I can. I'm gonna list all the videos of the different aspects of reed making that we've done and covered so far. There's a lot that can be said. Maybe in the future I'll be doing a few more about scraping at the very last phase, which I find often needs more experience and needs a little bit more of a playing and finishing and kind of understanding how to go about playing in a reed and adjusting to your needs. This is still something that sometimes I don't have enough patience for, and I want the reeds to be finished quicker, but I have found with experience that the more patience you have, better it is. And building a system of having reeds that are almost finished and the process from them being almost finished and finished sometimes needs a little bit of patience and experience to know what to do. So I'll be probably doing this, but our next video will be about shaping, so we can have all these processes covered in this channel, at least that. And if you have any individual questions, let me know. With that said and done, see you in a few weeks. We'll be discussing it. And happy oboe playing, happy reed making, and also don't forget to have a life. Just enjoy yourselves. Don't take these things too seriously. That's kind of the goal of this video and all my videos that I make your life a little bit easier. You can enjoy playing music, you can enjoy being a human being. Thanks so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, and see you very soon.